Cool. That reminded me that I needed to mute the stream.
Mm.
Don't double up again. Hello, everybody. We made it. Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry, we're a bit off time, but we had some disputes. But we will resolve those in the coming times. It's fine. Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the team continued to fight more of the mechazoids, fucking clockwork people, you know, all of the above. Jesus, my phone's going off. Great timing, phone. Yeah. Well, they keep fighting, and then immediately stepped through a door into another entire fight with clockworks, but also some of the dwarves, mainly the ones that were coming to rescue. There was a lot of shit going on in the fight. Honestly, it was pretty crazy. You should probably go watch last stream if you're a subscriber. You can do that, and at least until next week, where it'll go up on the YouTube VODs if you want to watch it over there. Will it be next week? Yes, it will be next week that I'll go up there. I've got so many times and places and dates in my brain. It is no. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, basically, the real cliff notes of it is, Varys's gun makes magic stuff happen, and it made stuff a little too magic happen, and he's not comfortable with it at this point. Ailey and
a decidedly non-magic individual.
Yeah. Quite. Otherwise, Ailey and Nemi were flying around doing cool stuff, and Thrakus did a lot of shooting, made a lot of good hits. Also summoned a fucking spiritual weapon for the first time, and seemingly Jamie's magic came a lot with that, so could be some consequences to this. Anyway,
and we left off on a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we left off on a cliffhanger. Where where's the Rakus gone?
What do you mean?
Why can't I see you on the map?
I mean, I was standing near Ailey.
Yeah, you were. What do you see at the moment?
Not me.
Yeah, because she was
I was
the
like,
one
yeah.
that was gonna was the one that was like, oh shit, Ailey's gone off on their own. Like they warned someone for a change, but it didn't go well.
Yes. Yes. So, with that, let me turn the music back on, so we really are starting off properly. Make sure it's not too freaking loud.
Did I remember to invite fans to the broadcast? I hate how it doesn't tell me. I did that already, right?
You did. Yes. No, it doesn't. Cool. Yes, a 20 lock picking will absolutely unlock that door. Is there any you fiddle around with it, click the lock. What are you doing next?
She was just gonna go straight in.
She's just gonna just barging right through the door.
Yeah, because of the state she's in, she's not gonna actually check for stuff right now.
Cool. Barging right in. Roll initiative, please.
Yep.
Thrakus, you probably want to do that as well. Let me make sure this encounter's actually started before you do.
What is it? Can't see the picture from here. What does Ailey's eyes see?
It's a clockwork.
It's a clockwork. Regular clockwork or anything?
The regular clockworks you've been seeing.
Sweet. Ailey is now more hyped because they see a door and they see a clockwork.
Cool. Have you rolled in your initiative, please?
Yeah, is that not what I rolled just before? Did it not come up?
No, it didn't come up.
Okay, I'll try that again.
There we go.
Oh, sweet, I rolled one higher too.
Cool. Well, it's your turn then.
The game is paused for me.
Yeah. Should be all unpaused. The rest of you are not seeing what's happening here. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh no, that's okay. But you asked me to roll initiative.
Oh no. Yeah, you're. I'm talking about Varys and Nemi. They have no idea what's going on right now.
Yep.
Literally in the dark.
And likely Varys will not know because Varys is very distracted right now with the what's his name.
And his guilt.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mainly the
Yeah.
guilt.
mainly the guild. So what are you
Um,
doing on your turn? You've
Well, that's
walked
the
in.
thing. I'm like, she would be really wanting to go for that door, but also there's a clockwork.
I mean, it clearly
man.
notices you immediately.
Damn it.
And like
So I
blades
can't
like
use the
come
fact
out.
that I can hide.
I mean, you could try, but it is very clearly spotted you come through the door, blades extended, it's ready to go.
Alright. Well,
So
she's gonna do ye ol' dash in, dash out. I believe her shadow stepping boots still don't work right now,
Hello,
so
people. How's it all going?
it's just her normal.
Yes, you used
Stuff.
your shadow. You've already used your shadow stepping things today.
It's bonus to disengage, right?
It would be your bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't remember if her sword's still on fire. It was, but then it went out, but then she put it back on, and is it still on then? She's not
Would
the type
you-
to turn it back off.
No, you're not.
You know?
So no, I would say that you've been carrying it around flaming this whole time.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds exactly like what Ailey would do.
catching random people on fire, and they'll be like, what the fuck? Forgetting because, you know, she doesn't notice it.
Yes.
But yeah,
So
she will go in and,
stabby.
oh, really, Dizzy? Said. Sorry, cats.
yeah.
And does that hit?
It will. Let me just quickly check something here.
Oh yeah, so she would have run in. Stabby. Bonus to disengage. And come back out this door here. Be like, hi, Tharicus. There's a clockwork in there.
All right. Right. So the damage still. Oh no, you do get ability. Right. You are attacking that as your main hand, right? Not your offhand. Okay, so you get
Oh, yeah,
additional
that's
damage
right,
to that
there's all
because
that crap, yeah.
yes.
That's why I said
So
you should put it in there twice.
I don't want to do that.
You can't just duplicate?
I could. Fucking.
I just saw that comment from the random guy. It always goes well. Totally.
Oh, did we? Oh, random guy. Okay, hold on. I have to drop this chest. It's gonna get dropped in 3, 2, 1. Go.
I don't know how it works.
Just start clicking it.
I'm just clicking and I hope it's working.
Yeah. Anyway, let me apply this damage and more damage and the extra bit of damage, and that's all you need to worry.
And then she will use bonus to disengage and head around that corner.
You don't need
Be
to
like,
use your
"Hey,
bonus.
Horizon."
You don't need to use your bonus disengage because of your footing. So you can use your bonus action.
Well, then
offhand
her
attack.
bonus is to yell out to Therikus, being like, "Hey, want to help kill a clockwork? There's a door here, and another door, and there's a clockwork in the way of the door, and you
And
know what
another.
that means."
But you better close that frickin' door.
Nah, that's too late. I already hit it. She's lost her British accent for now.
Yeah. Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Do I need to roll initiative, or did
You've
it come
already,
through the first time?
yeah, yours actually came through. So,
So who's
I-
turn
so
I
is
did
it?
it.
Therikus is now up.
Cool. The game is paused.
But now,
Thank you. Thank you. Because
Should I
I was
get an
actually
accent back?
here when I
Okay.
left off last
that's
time.
fine. You were, yeah.
Thank you. Cool. Did Ailey close the door
No.
behind them?
No,
Say?
the door is still open, so you can run and shoot. Run.
Yeah. Run up and close the fucking door.
Okay. So bonus action, close the door.
Like, is it lockable at all?
It's not gonna stop them.
I mean, you don't exactly have the key. It was locked for sure. But you know, Ailey used lock picking tools to unpick it.
Fun.
I guess you could like roll me a just general wisdom check.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're like
that tracks.
you're like, how do I lock it? I don't have the key. Fuck.
I live in the woods. I don't know how doors work.
Yeah.
Like,
This
shit.
isn't a tent. What?
Exactly.
Shit. Okay, well, I just literally hold on to the handle.
You hold the handle? Okay, cool.
I hold the handle, and I use what's it? My thaumaturgy to yell as loud as I can, so my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal.
Mhm.
To yell for help from the others in our party. Like,
It's
guys,
great
help!
writing.
There's more fucking clockworks in here.
Okay. So Verisand alias Verisand Nemi, you hear that? I imagine
Probably
you're gonna
anything else.
are you
in
gonna
the area.
run towards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then go and roll initiative for me, please.
Sure thing.
Really gotta get a leash for Ailey.
I think the children should really stay here.
Elamine nods at them.
Oh, Codswell, the good boy comes.
Yeah. Hey, my world, how's it going? Where you going?
Where am I going?
Yeah. It's not your turn yet. You wait. Yeah, you guys won't get to go until next round.
Yeah, no. Oh, good.
So that's Marcus's turn. You're gonna hold the door. Hold the door. Can I get you to roll me a strength check, please?
Sure thing. Fools don't fail me now.
Cool. You feel a massive tug on the door, like it is extremely strong. You know, you've gone toe to toe with some strong people, but this is like, you know, it's way stronger than you were expecting. But luckily, you do manage to like jam your arm and leg into just the right place to hold the door in place. But whatever's behind that door is definitely eventually going to start coming through. Varys.
All right, I am going to move 1, 2, 4, 5, and use my action to double the distance.
Cool.
And get to
Sweet. No bonus action.
there. I will actually chuck out the sword on the side of Thoricus there, ready to slash it, whatever's coming through there.
Okay. Um.
Won't be able to actually hit it until my next turn.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
get a bonus
just
action
wondering
again.
how far out you can throw it. 30 feet.
20 feet, I think.
30 feet, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
You're
you
good
like
then.
you put it out, speak its word, and it can go 30 feet in its movement. So
Awesome.
yeah, so it can absolutely make it there. Just need to
By
find.
the way, the chat text is covering like all of the characters in the actual action.
Happy?
Yes. Now I'll go back to not looking at it.
I try to creep whose currently turn it is in the center of the screen, but sure.
That's a lot of feet, apparently.
It is a lot of feet. 30 whole of them. Disgusting. How many feet? Cool. It's out. Sweet.
And I am just holding last right, so I don't have my shield or the other one equipped.
Cool. Ailey.
Ailey's just gonna be like, I told you closing the door wasn't gonna do anything.
So there you go.
I think she's
Wind
just gonna
sword.
ready her action to attack it with the flame sword and dash away next time it comes in.
Okay. It's
next
not really.
time
It's not really.
when it comes in.
Can't really ready movement. So you can attack it when it comes in for sure.
Well, in that case, she'll like move up to here and get ready to attack the bow.
Okay. Cool. Codswallop. No, he's probably gonna run straight for it. So let's move. Bounding down, and then now I'm having mouse problems.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's infectious.
I suggest you
Contagious.
follow your own advice because it works for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably just run straight to Thoricus as they called to come. Thoricus.
Shit. Well, I use my bonus action to tell Codswallop to shit. He's not even in here.
Nope.
To go back to the other door.
Okay. Anything else? Did that give away?
Well,
Hold on. Random guy's giving away bars. No, it did not.
Wait, what?
At least not that I see. Hold on, let me check.
I don't see no giveaway.
No, there's no giveaway. Anyway, so Godzilla's moving. Your
is letting go of the door just count towards my movement, or
if you're going to run somewhere, yes, I would.
what? Letting go of the door.
Letting go of the
like-
door is a free action. You can do that as part of something else. So.
Okay. What about opening the door?
Section, I would say.
Oh, yep.
I already used my bonus
You
action
have to be
on the dome.
subscribed. Never mind.
You do have to be a subscriber.
But it is working.
That's good.
Fine, I'm just so torn. Okay, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna retreat safely.
Okay.
that about it. Mhm.
Hello, Sarah.
Considering.
Cool.
And I will cast. No, because we need to get. Wait, no. Hang on. I just need to fucking read my thing real quick because I haven't used it in forever.
Mm-hmm. Reading the thing. In the dungeon.
Just for the duration, so I
reading
think it's
the
a
thing.
concentration one.
Does it say C on it?
See what?
Does it have a C with like a grey little C on the spell?
Where would it be?
Just right next to the name of the spell.
Oh, yeah.
Then yes, it's consecrate.
Beside all the other various.
Yeah, all the other letters. Yes, that doesn't mean it is C.
Which letter am I looking at here? Okay, yeah. Like there's so many. Yeah. Cool. Then I am going to cast Spike Growth.
Spike growth.
If I can, hang on.
You might be out of spell slots because you used spiritual weapon and
yeah, I'm out of
healing.
second level spell slots, and apparently this is second level, which is pretty bullshit.
Spike growth is second level.
Doesn't fucking help that much for a second level fucking spell, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. It's been a while since you've used that many spells. You usually don't have to use a lot of spells. So.
No, because we were just like firing off at things.
Mm.
That I can't fucking see shit right now. Which means. Will it change? Like, will there be any opportunity? Okay, will there be any opportunity on me if I open the door before I move? Like, fling it away from me as I move?
No, you imagine not. There'll probably be a good 5 feet of space between you.
Cool. So I fling open the door.
Fling open the
as
door.
I retreat.
Right, so that's your bonus action to fling open the door. So you've got a full action.
So I haven't told Codswallop to do things then.
I'd say that's kind of free at this point.
Okay, thank you. Because
yeah, I mean,
I'm not used to doing this shit in combat.
You know.
Cool. So instead, I'm just gonna shoot this motherfucker like I'm good at.
Cool. Shoot him.
Cool. Does it hit?
That does it.
15. It does.
5, 4, 9, 2.
13 hit.
It does.
Yes.
Cool.
So I get 6 bonus.
Sweet. And it is your turn. Nimmy, you're up.
All right. Can I dash?
Is your action? Yep.
Oh, okay, because I can do 5, and then kind of to here, I measured it out as 35.
Yep.
And then I can go kind of there. I don't know if I want to be in front of the rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll plonk myself in the middle of everyone else.
Okay.
And then that's my action.
Cool beans.
As a bonus action, I can cast Mantle of Majesty.
You can. Congratulations.
Can I see that clockwork?
Good job.
That's just through the door.
Yep, you'll see it over over Ailey's shoulder, I guess.
Alright, yep, I'm going to... Oh, I know, I don't have any uses
Yo,
of
thank
Mantle
you
of
so much.
Majesty left. Never mind.
No, you did. Everyone's used kind of everything at this point, so...
We still haven't taken a short rest yet, have we?
You did take a short rest. At
Oh, we
least
did?
those of you who, yeah, because Nimi did use their thing. Yeah, so you did like chill out a little bit with the kids to get them back up and like healthy, considering some of them were like
Sorry.
almost dead. So yeah, but no long rest. So no spell slots, none of that
Yeah, it's right.
extra
I'll
stuff.
just proc the short rest so it gives me back my stuff. No.
Cool. Clockworky time. So he's probably just coming straight for Ailey, honestly.
Ailey was the one that disturbed his slumber.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ailey's used to them only reacting if you go somewhere they don't want you to go. Not necessarily just because you walked in the room.
Well, apparently you weren't supposed to be there.
Yep.
So.
Do I get to fire then, seeing he's made it through the door, or? That's
Yeah, I
what our
guess there
action
was
held for?
you were holding your action for. Yes, you will be able to shoot your bow at him.
Does that include sneak attack still?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, because it was a held action?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have advantage on it. You only get it for sword fighting when you're up close.
I thought I got it so long as they didn't have anyone around them.
Was it? Man. You and your goddamn
Can't
bullshit.
remember.
I think that's a swashbuckler thing.
Yeah. So Rockish
There's definitely something
Audacity.
about being
It's
within
as long
5
as you don't have disadvantage.
You gain an additional way to use sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack if you are within 5 feet of them. So as it passed the door, that's when you got your action to shoot at it. So it wasn't
I thought there
within
was
5
an
feet of you.
or they're by themselves.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
the
that. So
sneak
it's and. So it's if you are within 5 feet of you, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack. So all of those need to be true.
I thought there was
But you
something-
do also get sneak attack at any point if you have advantage on the attack roll. So that's why you would get. That's why when Nemi did fairy fire and stuff, that's why you were getting lots of sneak attacks on stuff because you always had advantage
right.
on those. Yeah. So. But
I guess because most of the time I'm always up there stabbing lately, I forgot that because I've
the bow.
not used the bow as much.
Bow
these
doesn't give
days.
you that much.
Not
Does
unless I'm
give you that
against a
stuff.
fiend.
Pretty much. Cool. So now it does get up close to you and hit you with a 24 will hit you. For sure. So you have evasion if you want to use it. Do you want to use it on this one?
Yeah. Oh.
It's going to take
How
you 3
much was
times.
it?
You know that he does that. So it'll be 17 damage coming in.
Yeah, I guess.
Half of that.
This one sounds pretty high.
Alright, second one misses you at a 14. And then the final attack hits you with a 21 and is 13 damage. So you don't get to half that. Cool. Ferris.
Good thing I had a bit of a rest.
Sorry, I was eating.
No worries.
I am going to shoot at them, I guess. Oh, actually, bonus action first to move the sword up and stab it in the back.
Cool. Roll your stabby.
Stabby, stabby.
Thanks everyone for the
Stab.
likes. We're halfway into the next chest, by the way. Yeah, that'll hit. 11 damage.
Sweet. And last rights, I'm going to use a grip point for advantage. Is a get in a shot.
Are you?
No, I'm not. Never mind. I mean, I would get it back regardless.
You would get it back.
of
So.
the crit, so. Hey, that's cool. Holy shit.
Alright, blam. Alright, so this one So there's a few arrows gone into him, slice with the sword, and then you just like you're feeling pretty sour right now, and you just focus all of that into this 1 o'clock work and just aim perfectly centered and just blast off one of its arms. Just comes clean off.
Okay. Firing again, I guess.
Go.
Same for this one.
Okay, 17 will hit.
Cool.
Blammo.
And
That's another big
that's
chunk of damage.
my turn.
Cool. Ailey.
Oh, right. That wasn't my actual turn before.
No.
To be like, fine. Abby.
That won't hit.
Damn it.
Oh wait, no, you're using that as your main attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get proficiency, you get ability bonuses for it. So
I have no idea how many bonuses it adds to that. Make it casual otherwise. But this
So
time it would be.
you'll get your ability modifier. So that'll be dexterity. So yeah, you would hit with that.
So is it a hit?
It is a hit. Yes.
This time it's sneak.
Okay. Well, with that, you just plunge the flame sword right into the center of it, melting the inside, well, lightly melting the inside of it, where you can actually do fire damage, and just pull right out, and along comes the memory core of this one, and it immediately crumples to the ground.
Is the memory core still intact?
No,
Yeah.
it's a flaming sword sticking through it.
In that case, Allie's
Allie.
response would be, "Whoops," and onward, because now she definitely wants to know what's through that door. I'll only pull her this far for now,
Okay.
for everyone to have a chance to decide whether they would
Well,
chase her or not.
Well, Leslie stay out of combat. So Godzilla continues his thing. Thrakus, would you follow Ailey? They are looking quite hurt right now.
Hurting a dumbass.
It's okay, she's gonna sneak now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are we still doing turn order?
Loosely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I have to roll my sneak first then, or?
I mean, you would have made it to where you are, roughly. If you shoot off a little bit with your wings, and then open the door. It's a bonus action, so yeah, you could action hide now if you want, Ailey.
Yeah. That is what she would do.
Yeah. Is it still my turn?
Yes, it is still your turn. It's just
Okay. Cool.
Ailey doing her things and her turn.
There we go.
Yeah, fair.
So, what are you doing, Thrakus?
Well, I'm real fucking sick of this shit, Ailey. Real fucking sick of this shit. So I point at Ailey and yell, "Halt!"
Oh dear.
Cool. Ailey, you get to choose whether or not you want to resist this command or not. Do you want to?
Of course she's gonna resist it. It's Ailey.
All right, then roll a wisdom save against this command.
Gotta check something. I don't know which of my ones.
Just if you just click on the button in the chat, it'll do it for you.
Oh no, I was like, in one of mine, I get to convert wisdom to something else whenever I'm challenged, but that might be my other.
I think that is your other character. You do not have anything like that. I would not let you have anything like that at this point. Fucking hell no. You got way too many things. Anyway, so
That doesn't work.
yeah, so you don't save against that. So immediately as the you get command from being yeah, you're getting that from your cleric stuff, aren't you? So
I am.
yeah. Yeah. So instead of hearing Thoracus's calling out, which everyone else hears, you're hearing the Elvish from Jamie just like linger in your brain as you've just opened the door and you're just held in place there, not able to
Jesus, you opened the fucking door. Yep.
not able to push it a little bit further. Yeah. That's where you're at. What's everybody else doing? Oh man, I filled the chest again. I will do that in a second. Yeah, Nemi.
Well, I'm gonna pay
Varys?
for this later.
And Nimi's also
Wait,
frustrated with Haley.
is it not a spell as well?
What?
Command.
It is.
Is it not a spell?
It's not a level 2 spell.
It's a level 1 spell.
Oh, I thought you were out of all spell slots.
No, no,
not
just level 2 spells.
Just level 2.
Yeah, so Nimi's also quite fucked off with Ailey for putting everyone in danger by just not really thinking about what she's doing. And so she's not particularly going to stop Thoracus doing what she's doing. I think she's just going to move up next to Thoracus and just go, "What the fuck is Ailey doing?"
Go.
And she's kind of going to take on this almost worried motherly tone, going, "What is she thinking?"
She is such the mother of the group.
I know.
Maybe Dragon Brain go dirt.
Dragon Brain go dirt.
Varys walks up and puts a hand on Thoracus's knee and looks at Ailey and says, "Your mothers and I are very upset with you."
Ailey can't see you. You're too far away, and she's halted in front of a door.
Yeah,
staring at you.
leaning around the side,
Actually,
he's
kind of
small.
actually can't move at all. Just like.
How long does it last for?
Well, it's kind of just around, so you would be able to move again on your turn, but you know. Well, no, actually, no.
All he
Hold
has
on.
to do
So
is-
your next turn, you would not be able to do stuff. So, yeah. So we come around again. Thoracus and everybody would get another turn, essentially. So while you guys decide to do that, I'm gonna quickly let loose this chest. It is getting opened. 3, 2, 1, go.
I was wondering why so many, and then I realized it has like a 50% off or something.
We got 3 stars now, so it's 50% extra stuff in there. Yeah, people have figured that out and are giving us lots of likes, so we open it up, which is exactly the point. It's pretty great. Yeah, so everyone else gets another turn.
Usually
So
the rich
Thoracus,
get richer.
exactly. Thoracus, Nemi, Varys, what are you guys up to? I would say that Kotzal has probably come over to like give Ailey the sad eyes and gruff at her as well, just because everyone's here doing it.
Doesn't know
Yeah.
why, but it's like, okay.
Like, combat seems to be over, so he's like, this is fine.
This is an intervention.
How much of the room can Nemi see?
Well, actually, I gave you light while you were in the room with the children, because I imagine you probably like did some simple magics there. But you don't have that anymore, so you can see most of the room. you can see that Ailey's up against, about to open has opened a door to another spot, but otherwise you can see most of the room.
Oh, she would
Which,
be
to be fair,
reasonably
very
confident.
risky yelling halt in front of a just open door in case there was.
Well,
Honestly, you kind of deserve it.
it would have been pretty funny if that had happened. If Clockwork came out of nowhere and just absolutely bodied Ailey because they couldn't stop.
Oh yeah, one hit, Ailey would be down.
Yeah, especially when I've got
So-
shit old spells.
Especially with a halt, because you wouldn't have been evade or anything out of that. Like.
Yeah, well,
So Mimi can be reasonably confident that if she walks into that room, she's not putting herself in danger.
Yeah, unless something's like right up in the corner, and has been hiding there just for you.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna storm in there, and oh, why am I still on this tool? I would like to select my character, please. She's gonna storm in there and just go, Ellie, what on earth were you thinking? You put kids in danger? You put us in danger? What are you doing? And just kind of go off on a little bit of a rant like that. Just kind of in a kind of loving but very concerned and quite angry way.
Yeah. So in this moment, Ailey, you are remembering all of the times that your half copper father lovingly went off at you when you put yourself in danger. Remembering that your mother absolutely would never have given an absolute single shit about you.
Yeah.
And only really cared about your brother.
Until their powers started to show.
Exactly. But
Uh,
it's a reminiscent of every yelling you got at from your dad.
To be fair, then in that case, you should be saying this is reminiscent for every time her brother yelled at her.
That too.
Because the parents.
I mean, this
they
is
were raised by a community.
This is very much. I mean, more like this is an extremely child version, right? Like your brother at later as an adult has yelled at you like this for sure, but this is a child being told off, especially considering Nemi is very much concerned about children right now.
Yes.
She's got all the maternal instincts kicking in. As soon as she saw those kids in danger, she was like, absolutely not.
So, Varys, anything? Varys and Thrakus?
Walk into the room. I'd just pull out a potion and wait for Ailey to not be frozen anymore.
Okay.
Just sort of rubbing his temples.
Well, I'm gonna go in and close the door.
Alright, so you reach
Oh,
past.
can I pick up my sword before I go through as well?
Sure.
It's just sort of hovering in the air, not doing anything.
No, so you reach past the frozen Ailey, close the door.
As quietly as I can.
Yeah.
Because Ailey stealthed in there. And I'm like, we've been yelling a lot. But the clockworks don't usually just show up. So without
but
like
Ailey's
visual,
because there's other things that could be in there.
yeah, there are.
Could be.
There really are. But you know,
To mention other things we have to pass by on our way out.
yeah, this is gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be real fun.
So,
Just
thanks.
gonna shake my head at Ailey. I'm so mad at her that I can't. There are no words.
Cool. All right, Ailey. What do you say to your intervention?
Wait, is she finally? I thought
Yeah.
it
So
was
now they've
another round
now
and
they've
she was unfrozen.
so you're basically at the beginning of the round. So they've all had their turns.
Right. So I've come back round to me
Yeah.
now.
I mean, technically Varys would get another turn, but he's just going to probably just stand there again with his potion out. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, well, I warned Varys and said we needed to explore this part. The children were safe because if they weren't, I wouldn't have done it. Which I guess Nemi doesn't know about her thing with children.
No, she doesn't.
I just realized that. Fuck, what was the other stuff? I got distracted because it took so long for everyone's turns.
Ailey saying
Varys,
that.
but that guy, yeah. I warned Varys, but then that guy shoved me, and you said I'm not allowed to punch him, so I continued to look for the loot and all those other creatures that are somewhere in here, because we can't take the kids back where we came from, according to Nemi, because then they won't be safe. So we have to check these packages, but no one wants to come down these ones, so I am.
I mean, we're...
And then she'll continue to stealth through it. But, like, she'll walk
Oh
up to the corner
my
and, like,
God.
look around it. So she'll only go, like, that far. But then she's going to be stuck on the door like that.
Yeah.
and
Anyway,
around that
okay. So you still open the door, look around the corner. What's everybody else
really
doing?
long corridor.
Eddie's got like blood dripping down her face.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
She is like.
Varys is gonna like grab Ailey's leg before they try and move into the doorway. Take the fucking potion before you do anything rash.
But if we keep leaving them there,
you
something
can't take
will
the
come
fucking
and get
potion.
them.
Not concerned about
Varys-
that right now. You were in fact standing there with blood dripping onto my face. Take the potion.
I was gonna say, does Varys try to shove it in Ailey's face, but then I realized how short Varys
Yes,
is.
Varys cannot do
I
that.
just
He's
climb you like a
I
jungle
will.
gym and shove it down your throat. Take the potion.
I will take it
I
from
don't-
Varys and shove it in your face.
So, are you just gonna roll it for me, Skelly,
Yeah.
rather than
No,
swap it
Varys
between
can
inventories?
Varys can
I
roll
will roll it
Oh,
for
Varys.
you.
it. He's giving it to you.
Ailey, we will not
Oh,
lose
boy.
another friend.
Ooh.
Oh, she's nearly full health, right?
You are full health, I'm pretty sure of that.
Oh.
Yep,
That's
you
right,
are
I'm
full health now.
Yay! Oh yeah, it was like 5 more than her full health.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the
And this
kindness
is why
of Varys.
Ellie gives everyone else the potions, because they always have to give them back anyway.
Yeah, they do.
As if
Don't
that
make
was
me
better than
regret using it.
them.
So,
We've got to get the children somewhere safe. So we can't keep going wherever you've got them, because that's why they got in trouble. This is just the hallway.
Can't just leave them alone.
Well, we can't take them with us to scout ahead. They'll just get hit.
What
yeah,
happened to
and- Carry on.
everything the way we came in that we cleared?
That was what I was going to ask. What's wrong with us going back the way that we know is relatively
Because
safe?
there was those weird creatures that way still near the start.
Yes, but it was
around
often a
them.
side passage. We
And
could
how
sneak
do you know
past them.
we haven't moved into the passages we cleared? Because if we've cleared them, maybe they have the same idea.
Well, if we have them with us, then they at least we know can go back this way while we fight it off.
Honestly, I'd rather go down a passage where we know what's there than something that could be far worse.
Or at least one that we've mapped out already, so we know how exactly to leave it.
Is this the... Oh no, that was a different map that we had the map for, right? This
Mhm.
is a different aspect.
yeah. So
Just
this is
mapped out
the
it.
ruins that you made, that you got to. The other place you were the mines that led to this place. Yeah, the other map was given to you. That's why it was crusty and huge and yeah. So,
The one that they wanted us to map out for them because they didn't know anywhere.
well, they had a map of that area. That's why they gave that to you. They didn't know exactly where he had gone to. this is the map that you're currently looking at is the one that that is just the battle map sort of deal for you guys to help you understand where you are currently. Yeah. Lore things.
Yeah,
an-
we're in uncharted area.
In and out of
basically.
game. Yeah, you're in an uncharted area. You guys can't really see exactly what's going on in the rest of the map anyway. What you can see is this place that you guys have been and that you remember being. So.
If there was a clockwork, then there's something important this way anyway. What if it's another train that we can take to get out of here? And then we waste all the time walking back.
I would like the reassurance that we could get the kids back before we went and checked out all these new passages.
Ailey, we need to rest. If we could, we can always come back.
Place has been unexplored for a
I'm
while.
not gonna go up the front though, in case those things are back.
That's fair.
You've had a surprising change of mind.
I don't trust that.
That's because someone subtly was like, "We can come back."
No.
So Ailey's like,
No, I don't want to be in
About the
front
creatures.
anything.
But also about the creatures that you wanted to check out.
"Yeah, but now we've got kids with us. We can't go check them out."
You say that as if... What? Okay, who are you? You're not Ailey. I know. We have talked about this. Our childhoods. mean that this is normal. Them being up against this shit is normal.
Yes, but we also discussed that these ones clearly don't go through that kind of childhood, and that they're nearly as soft as humans, remember?
So we're going to coddle them.
Apparently.
How are they supposed to get any stronger?
I don't know. Ask Nemi. Nemi's their mother, right? Nemi's everyone's mother.
Man.
At the very least, if we are going to do something, we should decide to do it together with Alamein. Let's go back and
he
have a
can just
conversation.
follow what we do. We don't have to discuss with him.
He is looking after the children right now. He
Yeah,
kind of
so
had
we
this
tell him we're
He
leaving,
probably
and
even
then
knows
he'll
their
go with
names.
the children.
Do you know any of their names?
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Don't know what point I made, but I made it. And Varys leaves the room.
Yeah, Nemi's just gonna follow Varys because she's kind of frustrated.
That's fair. Let's go to...
In that case,
See-
in their
see
journey
what
out
Alamein
of
did.
here,
Yeah.
as an aside, without having to act it out for all 12 of them or however many kids there are, Ailey will use her background to learn all of their names.
As we're walking through, I'm like, Ailey, did you really mean that about Nemi? Because I don't think mums can be that hot.
Clearly, you've never met a dragon mother. They look
Oh.
forever 20.
Holy shit.
Hey, I'm not sure whether or not Ailey would really be like would make a joke about dragon mums or be like about dragon mums being forever young or dragon mums literally being on fire.
It's both, but I was like, I'll go for the other one.
Yeah.
But
Gotta
she
keep
was
some-
then gonna make a joke about her own mother always being on fire, but then was like, no, her mum would flay her. So she's not gonna make the joke just in case she can hear her.
Oh, that's some cult
Forever
trauma.
paranoid.
There is some serious paranoia about that one. But
Can't
yes,
find the bit that I was trying to...
you all come back to find
Geography? Is that where it'll be?
what?
I'm trying to find the thing that I was talking about so I can send it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're missing a large portion of my biography.
Not really. You might have
Oh, no,
like
here we go.
specific things in there that I've put somewhere else because they make more sense somewhere else. But anyway, yeah, make your way back to the children and Alamein, and you find that Erifid is there, sort of just like nursing a nasty bruise on his leg. He seems like he is well spent after going unconscious multiple times in that fight. And he's used all of his hit dice and everything, so he's just like, whoo. But Elamain's there. As you guys approach, he's telling a story about a great beast that he slew outside of when he was in his time outside of the city and out on the plains. From the brief description that you catch, he's very much talking about a giant ant. But the children are just like, wow, cool, never heard of such a creature before. Yeah. So, you guys come to an understanding.
Not so much.
I see. Well, we'd like to get out of here. We can. Would you at least be able to take us back to the mines?
We will escort you out, I think.
That would be
Absolutely.
much appreciated.
So, do you wish to go back the way that we came?
I imagine that would be the safest route. Most of this place is pretty unknown to us. I don't even know if there's another exit to the mines from here, honestly.
So what you're saying is we could have been wandering around hallways for hours, not finding our way out?
Quite possibly, yeah.
That's good to know. Varys just looks at it.
Haley is probably talking to the children and not listening to
100%.
any of
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Nemi's going to point out, we do have some misgivings about the creatures and what were they, Varys? The
weird ghosty things? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I talked to Elamin about that while we were having our rest.
Oh, that's
You did.
Yeah.
It's I think if we are quiet, and I mean very fucking quiet. Sorry. Realizing that he's talking with a bunch of kids around. We need to be very quiet because this thing is an unknown to us. We don't know how dangerous it is, what it wants, what it's doing.
Yeah.
We
Basically.
just know the general place it was.
Basically, Elamain had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. He did not like the idea of what you described.
Yeah, Varys didn't.
No. But yeah, he was not familiar with the creatures, so sneaking past them is very much his suggestion as well.
How are you holding up there, Erifid?
Well, I've been better. They got me real good. I'll still fight if I have to, but I might not be as good as I once was.
Fair enough.
bit worse for wear.
Yeah. How bad does he look?
He is. Yeah, he definitely is hurt. Fairly badly. He probably won't take another hit from a clockwork if you run into one. But he could survive. He'd survive longer than a child would because of his general nature, but still.
I'm going to give him one of my potions of healing. Unless you were going to do that, Varus.
I have no potions left. I used my last one on our esteemed colleague here.
Ah. Yep, so Nemi's going to hand one of her potions to Erifed.
Okay. Do you want to roll it for him?
Ugh.
He happily drinks it. It doesn't do much for him. You see the bruise, the massive bruise on him, slowly starts to fade a little bit, but it's still very there. Well, that'll help a little bit. But I think best thing's for us to get home and have a good rest.
I agree.
All right. So everyone's sorted themselves out. Ailey has pulled all the children into a circle, and is happily,
Discussing her childhood.
yeah.
Which they're all presuming is myth and like not true, and that she's just telling it for them to like laugh or something, but she's 100% serious about the shit.
Yes.
Yeah, Ailey's like the opposite of a con man. Like, you're not telling like outlandish stories to get outlandish reactions. You're just telling what actually happened to you, and people are like, "No way."
Yeah.
Pretty
Like,
much.
no.
Pretty much. Yeah. But has definitely put them, along with Nemi's songs and stuff, they definitely look like in way higher spirits than they have been the past week. They've been stuck in these rooms. Cool.
Oh, how's everyone doing for food, by the way?
You guys are getting pretty low on. Well, I mean, I haven't really been keeping monitor on this, but they are definitely malnourished. They definitely haven't had much to eat.
I will give them my rations.
Okay. They hungrily devour all of that stuff. Yeah.
How much jerky do I have left? Because I've just had.
You
jerky.
probably don't have any left
Yeah.
at this point. I'd say you probably think you've still got some. Check your pocket and realize that it's been nipped out by Codswallop at some point.
Yeah, okay. I will delete that item.
Yeah.
There you go. I was like, wow, that's some old jerky.
Yeah.
Replace it with
Weeks.
small amount of dog slobber.
Weeks old.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, you guys, plan is to head back the other way.
Reference about one of the kids with the pot.
So I don't need to.
Yes.
You can say that you give one of them a
Fine.
pot.
I said to Skelly that while all the adults were talking and Ailey was doing the stories, at least by the end of it, at least one of the kids needs to be wearing a pot on their head.
No.
Just from Ailey's stories and about the pot.
Yeah.
Epic adventures
Epic
of the pot.
adventures of the-
And how they became a folk hero with the pot.
Sounds
Yeah. What the hell am I hearing? Why am I hearing random YouTube videos? Oh, because autoplay was on. Autoplay. What the fuck, autoplay?
autoplay.
Never do this to me again. Cool. So yeah, the plan is for you guys to all head on out, right? Just back the way you came. No special. No one going back the other way or anything on special stuff.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I imagine that someone who's been angsty about the whole thing would still be keeping their eye out for stuff.
On all the doors. Yeah.
Yep. So, can I get a perception from Ailey, please?
Oh, I opened work instead. Hang on.
It's not ideal. Don't want to do that.
Nope.
See if there's a way that I can move you guys that doesn't give you spoilers.
Is it with advantage with how extra on edge he is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
She's still got her bow notch, though. Actually, she'd probably be flying as much as possible, and very rarely, like, only going down to go through doors.
Yeah. Yeah. No problems. You don't really spot anything on your way through. You guys do make it all back with the children in tow, all the way back to where the cave slenders down into the mines. The ruins turns into a hallway into the mines, and the mines slender off. Single file all the way down. You have to slip through quite a bit of stuff to get through there. Nice bits of ore and stuff that you had found previously still there. Nothing's really changed that much. Nothing's really changed at all since you were through here. You start giving your way back to the mines. Let's see if Varys can see this. This time. When I wave everybody there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No. Yep.
You can see it?
I just got a board with a circle on it over here and an X over here. It's just all grid lines on grey.
Cool.
Oh dear.
And there's another X further over to the right here.
Yeah.
I can see those things.
That's cool. That's real helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Buttercup, thanks for
notations.
subscribing. Yeah, you get the notations, but all the actual stuff. Anyway, so Varys got his lights light out. At this point, would you guys try and make Ailey extinguish their flaming sword? As you would attempt to sneak through the mines, or what's the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should start by asking Ailey to.
So
Who's
Ailey,
gonna
would
ask?
you?
Well,
Would you
probably
put
not.
out the flaming sword?
Probably not me, because I'm about to fight Ailey.
Yeah, Nimi's not quite that mad. She's mad more in a like, you weren't thinking about what you were doing, rather than a like, frustrated from years of this behavior.
Years. Yeah.
It feels like it.
6
It
weeks.
feels like it.
Plus whatever the hell happened on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, none
True,
of us
I didn't think
really
about
know.
that. It was a while on that boat trip.
Months.
3
It was
months.
a whole winter.
No, straight up, my frustration is purely out of her disregard for her own safety, because I'm just like, no, we're not losing more people out of this party.
But of course, the Rikers won't tell anyone that.
No.
No one will know. Well, actually, maybe Varys would guess that, because Varys knows the Rikers well enough by now.
I'll refuse it.
Ailey certainly won't know that that's why.
No.
Ailey's,
Nope.
If
yeah,
anything,
true.
Ailey will think everyone's just jealous that they thought she was going to find loot before them. That's why she probably thinks everyone's upset.
I mean,
You've been stealing all
Ailey
of our loot
logic.
for far too long.
no, I think Ailey is familiar enough with non-dragon sensibilities to just think that they're angry at her, but not for some other unknown reason. It's like, why are you so angry? I don't know what your guys' problem is. Why are people always angry about things?
But yeah, Nimi's gonna try and suggest to Ailey that she put out her sword so we can sneak.
Would Ailey oblige
Are the
with
kids
that?
still with them?
Yes, they're following very briefly behind, but I'm not making all of their tokens and stuff here because, It's
I
not a battle map.
mean, can we trust that these kids are going to be able to sneak? Isn't it better to be prepared?
I believe that they are dwarves, yes, so they can see in the dark.
Yes.
I can't. But I'm also not using light, so I don't think that that's the. I don't
So
think
you
that that's a
think
big
they're
problem.
going to be able to sneak?
Yeah.
And that they're not going to trip over a rock?
I would
and then
I
we're
would
gonna
trust
get
that
in a
they
fight?
are more likely to get through unharmed if they can sneak without a giant burning sword right beside them.
Well, so long
Yeah.
as you think that they
I will
can
take
do
full
it.
responsibility if something happens.
Okay.
Believe it or
She'll
not, Ailey, you
extinguish
can't.
it. It's not like it's effort for her to it's just a bonus.
Yeah.
So she's like, fine.
Cool.
Believe it
So-
or not, Ailey, you can't fight everything in this cave.
Can I get
You think she
Can I get stealth rolls, please?
Stealth rolls.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hereford. This is a bad time to bring up that I do not have any spell slots for Pass Without a Trace.
Oh dear.
It's okay.
Right.
Ailey's gonna have
And-
hold Eris accountable for whatever happens.
Now the children.
Oh no.
Okay, so you guys are moving as a group. I'd say that you guys
Ailey will be
specifically.
flying, and she'll be at the back.
How far up at the back?
Yeah, she'll be at the back.
Okay, so the only person in the team who can see then would be ThatRandomGuy, so they would have to be up front.
Cool.
With Ailey at the back.
Ailey would be sticking to where the children, like just behind the children, basically. Well, kind
really?
of flying above
Would
the
you?
children.
Would you really be flying with the children, and not like keeping them away from whatever danger might be in front of you?
Well, no, she's more worried something will come up behind because Thoricus is at the front.
Well, you know that Alamein would be with the children.
Ah, okay.
So.
Yeah, but she doesn't like him because he shoved her, so she won't trust him.
Okay.
So she would be kind of like hovering around, kind of going like, do.
Okay.
Because she doesn't trust him.
Sweet.
Does that represent the children, does it?
No, that's just Alamein. I'm gonna have to fucking get.
No, this one. What's
That one's
this?
Elmain. That's Aerofit.
That's Erifid.
Oh. God damn it, too many names.
Hereford's the dwarf.
You know all the fucking
Erifid's
children.
been with us for a little while now.
You know all the children's names as well, so I mean, you know a lot of names right now.
Yeah. Now I've gotten confused. Wait, is Alamein with the children and Erifid?
Both
and
of
Erifid is...
both
Which
of them
one's
with the
one that
children.
shoved her?
Alamein.
Elmain.
Was Alamein.
Yeah, the halfling.
Fucking where the fuck is that?
He's a dwarf.
Oh, is Alamein a dwarf?
Yes, they're all dwarfs.
Whichever one has a gun, that's the one
Alamein
that...
also has a dwarf. There's a gun and a dwarf.
Yep.
It's a dwarf. Alright.
There's a
gets
dwarf and
very
there's a gun.
There's a dwarf and there's a gun. I got the children down.
Yep,
So
one.
wouldn't one of them be behind the children in that case?
Yes, Alamein would be behind the children. Your
Yeah.
would be in front of them. You're going to be floating above them.
So if the
sort
one
of
that is
10 feet, I'd say.
behind the children is the one that she doesn't like, then she'd be hanging. Yeah, she'd be nearer the back, kind of like wee.
Yeah,
But if it's the one that, if it's not the one she doesn't like at the back, then she.
That's the
would
one that
be-
she doesn't like that's at the
No,
back.
the one
Yeah,
that
so
I
she'd
like.
be keeping an eye on him because she doesn't trust him.
All right. So this is
So
the
she'd be kind of
this is the
like-
formation of the children. Where would you guys be in relation to the children? The only person I mean, I imagine that Varys is going to be holding on to somebody who can
Yeah,
actually see.
Varys is
And Nemi
up
would
with
also
Thrakus.
probably have to do the same thing, as they also cannot see.
Dwarves see?
Varys will be riding
Yeah, so-
Codswallop.
Varys and Nemi
No.
need someone to sightsee for them. So
Can the dwarves see?
the dwarves can see. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
might.
just us two.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
might-
could be a crutch for Erithid as he is limping a bit.
You
Is
did
there
say
a front right?
crutch, right?
Yes.
You could be his
With a
crotch.
U.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I will
his crotch.
happily support Erifid as he supports me, and together we will be the blind being led by the lame.
Cool. Perfect. All right. And with Thrakus and Varys out front a little bit to keep a good. Yeah. Cool. Oh boy, what a mess. Okay. Can I get perceptions for those who are looking? Sorry, investigations for those who are looking, and perceptions from those who are listening.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Oh,
For scanning and paying attention to stuff. Thanks everyone for becoming fans. Cool. So
anybody still on edge?
yeah. So looking about, those of you who can see, you're not seeing much. It's just it's pretty much the cave is the way you left it. At this point, there's not really much to it. But for those listening out from here, at the mine, return to the mines, you are very much hearing the.
I'm going to point this
stuff.
out to Erifid very quietly.
Very very similar groans and scratchings to what you were hearing when you first arrived. So, what's the plan?
Which direction? I mean, this is kind of useless for me, but which direction is it coming from?
So it is exactly where it sounded like it was before. So to the if up is north and right is east. So somewhere around towards this area. So you would this is right here is where you guys need to end up to get back into the main system to get back to the city, and to the right of that area is where it's coming from. So there's like a nice this whole bit is a wide open sort of cavern-y area, leads up into the this nice curved off ceiling, but you guys need to make it across the cavern essentially, through a nice wide open space, to what would essentially be safe haven. So what's the plan?
Well, we got to sneak.
Gonna sneak?
Yeah. Everyone
Committed.
quiet. No
Okay.
noise.
Cool. Trudgeon. We'll go with here. Varys right behind you. Console up with you as well. Then we got some more dwarven happenings, and it would be about this point where Nimi, can I get you to roll a strength check for me? Nimmy? Oh boy.
Okay. Not very strong.
No. So there's this point where one of the children sort of catches his foot on something, starts to fall, catches himself on Erifid. Erifid manages to hold him up, sort of manages to prop him back up, but in the process falls down himself with you in tow, pulls you both down prone, makes a nice loud crashing noise.
Ailey wouldn't have been fast enough to catch any children
No,
from falling.
not flying above them. No.
Can I not make an acrobatics check to like fall gracefully?
You might, sure, but Erifid certainly didn't fall gracefully, and I guess you didn't really either.
Nope, not graceful today.
So
Not in the dark.
nice little clang of some metal and some stone.
The Ruckus just hears a sigh in her head.
A couple of muffled, and suddenly those of you who are listening out hear the scratches and groans stop completely. It goes quiet.
I'm gonna whisper very, very quietly to Erifid, stay down.
Varys?
I think in the Ruckus, Nemi, and Alaman. No, Alaman would be too far. The Ruckus, Nemi, and Erifid all here. It stopped. It means it's coming. We need to go.
Okay.
So if Ailey was only looking, would she have noticed the sounds as well, or not?
No, you wouldn't have noticed the sounds. The sounds are like slightly echoed across, especially considering you're now noticing the absence of a sound. You certainly wouldn't have noticed that naturally.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so can she tell something has just happened other than
you certainly no. You can tell that now. Nemi and Erifid have fallen down.
And she swooped to
and you
help
can see
them up.
you can see that they are not attempting to get up.
Yeah, no.
Right.
With Varys talking in Nemi's head, she will change her mind and help Erifid up.
Okay. So see Nemi helping Erifid up. So would you go down and help them up?
No. Well, how long would they have been staying down for and not getting up?
Seconds.
Before...
Very briefly. Extremely briefly.
Okay, so not long enough that she would tell the children to get down.
No.
Does guy she doesn't like at the back notice anything's amiss or no?
Doesn't seem to.
That case, she would probably swoop down, like, still above him, but enough to be like, oi!
Above who? Above who?
The guy she doesn't like.
Alaman?
Yeah. I'm not gonna remember that.
Okay.
Protect the kids!
Okay. Is that it? Is that what you got?
Yeah, and then she would, like, kind of fly back into position with the arrow ready.
Okay. So you're ready an arrow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does she get height advantage? Does it count as advantage with height?
Not really.
Varys is going
basically,
to...
Varys is going to?
I was just going to say he's going to back up a little bit so that he can get within mind's distance of Alaman and let him know that he heard the noise that he was talking about from the monster he was talking about, and he's distinctly heard it stop happening after that.
Cool. You hear back in your head, copy, keeping my moving up. Like he is
Varys
like
just says back, he's like, it's fucking weird. Nobody ever talks to me back.
Yeah.
Moves back up to the Ruckus.
Yep,
Little
and he
weirdos.
quickly moves to the
You
front.
just saw Varys concentrate and then look puzzled and then walk back.
Yep. And Alamein slips in between a couple of kids and moves up to the front and readies his gun right next to Griffith and Nimi.
And the noises when we heard them were in this sort of direction, right?
Yeah, in this sort of direction. So the cavern, the cavern that you're in spans like this general area, and it sounds like it's echoing up against these walls.
Okay.
So some it could be up this way and could be this way. It's just general that end of the cavern sort of deal.
Yeah. I was more thinking just so that we know at least the area to down this way is safer.
Well,
as far as we are currently aware.
Going by sound, yeah. Anyway, so you freeze up like that for a couple of seconds, ready for something.
Yeah.
Still no sound.
Guns up and ready.
Yep. Guns up and ready. Still nothing really.
Nimi's gonna whisper to the nearest kid, like as quietly as she possibly can. Can you see somewhere that we can hide? She can't see jack shit.
True. He whispers back, yes.
And she's going to kind of indicate that he should lead them there, and that, rather than talking, she's kind of doing hand signals and, take us over there, and we'll all,
make
hang on to
a
each other.
make a charisma check for me.
Oh, charisma! I can do that.
I know.
If only I can find it in the list. Come on. There it is.
Yeah.
Really
All right.
20.
Yep. You managed to convey that pretty succinctly. And he tugs on you, and mouthlessly shows you're not seeing any of this. All you see is all you notice is him tug on you to start pulling you in a direction. For alien, those who can see, he's like basically showing the other dwarves, the other dwarven children, what the intention is, and basically all of them start making a break for it with you. They can make it this far. Thrakus, can I get you to make a perception check for me? Cool. So there's not much variation in the shadows and stuff. You can see see in the dark pretty well, but even then you're only seeing like up to the very edges of these sort of bits here, right? And seeing in the dark is not an exact science by any means, especially when it comes to you and you're looking things.
I would call that an exact science.
Yeah. But yeah, especially because you're seeing in the extremely low light that there is, just cast from the very slight iridescence of like mithril veins and stuff that's in the cavern. So it's extremely dim light to the point where Varys and Nimi can't see at all, right? So your vision is normally sort of just aspects of gray, right? Just little bits of shades of stuff. You can make out shapes in the void, and you see these walls perfectly clearly. This is where walls are, and you notice up against this one, like as though a shadow was being cast on it, which is very much not how it should work in low light, right? It's not what you should be seeing. If something was casting a shadow, then there should be something to cast that, right? Some sort of light to push that away, but it's not. So it's like some absence of light is there, causing you to not be able to see something against that. It's very unsettling.
Also, all of this time, Ailey will be trying to will Varys to hear her, being like, "You said you would take responsibility." Because you know how she always tries to respond to him.
You're not. Nothing's happening. It's not hearing
Varys
any
is
of this.
currently tucked away in the basement of his mind palace while his body does this.
Pretty much. So, to the defeat, Thoracus, what are you doing when you see that?
Well, I'm gonna, because Varys is holding on to me with Codswallop, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna essentially follow Nemi's lead and go away from that thing as far as we can.
Okay. Are you still like trying to maintain a level of stealth here, or are you just fucking gunning it?
No, we're still stealthing.
Okay. So your normal movement then, if you want to get ahead of them, or if you just want to stay in between them and whatever's coming.
What
do you want to do?
Like here.
Can
Okay.
you draw again on the map where it was? Or is that what that X is?
So
Right
so Thoracus is seeing something here. You won't see this, Ailey. Where the hell are you gone, Ailey?
She would be following the children
I
still.
don't
so
think
I
that
put her with the
Ailey's
children.
token.
You were
There's a
following
plus
the children.
10 feet over here.
Yeah, there's
My default
hiding.
should
You're
still
hiding
be-
behind fucking other tokens. All right, so you're staying with the children. Okay, cool. So Thoracus saw something over here, against this wall. None of you know, nobody else knows this. From your side, Ailey, you're still not seeing anything. You just saw that the children moved, so you've moved. The auditory stuff was this direction, and you guys need to be in this direction here. So if you go this way, you're gonna have to come back up. If you go this way, you can make a straight shot. But something is moving here. So
I already messaged you ages ago what Ailey wanted to do, but wasn't sure if she could. So I left.
yeah, you have no idea what's going on at the moment. All you're seeing is them moving and Varys moving and like.
Yeah, I assume I'm following with.
Yeah, so Varys, you're basically holding on to Thoracus. Codswallop can see very shortly in the dark, so he would be following beside you, almost entirely beside you, Thoracus.
Yeah,
as opposed
I'd
to
probably have one hand on
Which means he'd be
Thoracus's leg
here.
and one on his back.
Yeah. So.
I definitely would have directed him away from.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, put me between the dog and this thing.
Yeah, 100% yes.
Yep. And
I have
Alamane
armor,
and
he does not.
Hereford would
Yeah, he's squishy.
get themselves there. Cool. And with that, can I get this thing? Can I get a dexterity saving throw? Well, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, what saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
How do we do that again? We hit dexterity and it will do it.
Yeah,
That'll
one
then
of
it
the
comes up with a
options
pop-up.
that comes up. Yeah.
Oh. I forgot. I'm dexterous.
I'm gonna burn the inspiration that I got ages ago when we stared at that sky to do that again.
Fair. You do still all have an inspiration, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
using that one
okay,
now
in that
to
case.
reroll that.
So just make it
No
an
way.
advantage if you want.
Where does inspiration? Never mind, found it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it up, so I just rolled at advantage. There you
I'll
go.
make sure that it's done then. You didn't take it anyway, so don't worry.
Yeah, because I probably didn't know where to put it and thought you would have.
Yeah, I think it's in attributes. There's a box called inspiration underneath your resources that you can just click.
Dexterity save. Dexterity save. Okay, so dexterity save. Oh boy.
Oh, there's so many you have to roll.
No, it's just the front row. Oh boy. Okay, so
I don't think we're gonna get to save all these children, guys.
so Thoracus. So
We both
what
have to
happens
save all these
is
children.
yeah. So what happens is those of you who can see the shadows that Thoracus saw, basically this absence of light, absence of vision, just coalesce suddenly, shifting around a spot on the ground and just popping out of the ground, and just this horrific, well, just wisp of shadow essentially that's jagged and clawed, with teeth. You know, just an open mouth as a head essentially that is just massive jagged teeth, and as it does it, it lets out a blood curdling, terrifying scream, and shadows pour out of it, and just instinctually Varys moves out of the way. Irifid, hold on, let's get back to the top of this. So Nemi essentially moves out of the way. Thoracus manages to spot it, move out of the way. Varys, in a clutch moment, moves out of the way. Ailey gets hit by one. Elamane gets hit by one, and the two children gets hit by one. And with that, those of you who didn't save will be taking 31 damage.
Jesus.
Can I use evasion on that or nah?
You didn't see it coming, so no.
Oh
wait, no, hold on. Your thing is different. Sorry. Let me check. What do something that you can dodge out of an area of effect. So you can take half damage from that.
Yeah, I think that's is it Danger Sense, the barbarian thing
Danger
where
Sense is
we have to see it.
Yeah, it's the barbarian one. Is what I was thinking of. That's fine. So the two children that are side by side with you near me, you see them just collapse in front of you. Well, you don't actually see it. You feel one of them beside you collapse. Ailey gets to see them both collapse. And yeah. Basically, here's the creature. That's gonna be us for tonight.
Shit.
Because we're not gonna be able to complete this fight in 20 minutes, so it's a much easier thing to end on. But what I will say is this is probably not the only one.
We were pretty sure there was more than.
You definitely seemed like there was more than one thing.
Ailey is all very I told you so at this stage. Like, should have gotten rid of them first and should have tried to find somewhere else to take the kid, but no.
Didn't have the
But
proper
also she'll be
killer.
going, oh shit, one of the kids have collapsed. No, wait, two. Two of the kids have collapsed. Fuck.
Focus, Ailey, jeez.
Yeah. So good times. Scary monsters. Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Well, thanks for the raid. I didn't even notice that. I was way too busy dealing with this stuff. Thank you so much, Emma, Esoteric, for all the likes and for the raid. We are finishing up for tonight, unfortunately. So I will be sending you guys on somewhere else. But before I go, if you are interested in Dungeons and Dragons, we do this every Thursday. So join us again same time next week. We'll be back with more of that. But tomorrow on the same channel, Random Guy's wife will be playing more God of War, and it's Viggy. Check that out. It's a good time. Saturday, Random Guy will be back with more. I think he's gonna finishing up Horizon Forbidden West, or he's gonna be doing more side quests. I don't know. Oh, is Horizon tomorrow? Okay, sudden change of plans. Well, there you go. And then Sunday, God of War will be Saturday instead. There you go. Sunday, Beef will be back with more, probably more of that Moon game. And then Monday, we'll be back with more Divinity Original Sin 2. That's me, Pyro, Van, and 9. Tuesday, more Beef. Wednesday, all the boys get back together. We'll probably be playing more EDF unless we get lucky and Anime Girls are not under maintenance. And then, yeah, Thursday, right back here.
Or you could come watch me on You Now on Wednesdays do more Divinity.
And you could do that as well. If you like, if you really like Divinity, you can absolutely do that. But otherwise, we yo, we're gonna show up. Sweet ass. Yeah. Thursday. Back at it. Figure out what is happening. Thanks everybody for joining us. It's gonna try and see what Rick wants to say before I skip out. As he is our current sponsor, but maybe not. Anyway, I guess not. Thanks everybody.
In a meeting.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. We will see you all next time.
See you next Thursday. Let's see how many of us get out.
Oh yeah, let's.
We're gonna die.
Everybody's out of resources. You do always come when we end. Anyway, see you later, everybody. Bye bye.
Welcome to the dark.
Nice. Let me actually end the recording.